Jack, ever since the end of the season, the one question that I keep coming back to, you've won 10 games at quarterback at this school. You should be a hero, and yet you lose one game, and it's the way of the world. People just want to go crazy on social media. You catch all the criticism. How do you deal with that? How have you dealt with it in your career and this year?
Yeah, it's something you got to deal with when you're playing football at this level, especially at the quarterback position. People nowadays all have a platform, and you used to have to be somebody to have a platform and say something. But in the world we live in today, anyone can say what they want. Personally, I just don't look at it. I know these people have their opinion; they can think what they want, but I know who I am, and really just take it off my phone and don't even see it. So these people, they want to get a reaction out of you. They want you to see it, and I don't know. I feel like I take that power away from them by just not even looking at it and not letting it bother me.
Has that evolved as you've gotten older, that approach?
Yeah, it's been heightened here. Obviously, we're playing on a bigger stage, playing on some bigger games, and in a city that really loves its sports and it's very passionate about it. So, in the past, I never really had any real problems with it, but recently, just I've seen some of it and just take it off my phone, so don't see it anymore.
It's been a different kind of year because you start out putting up big passing numbers, then you're like, well, we've got a running back that's really good. You kind of go to the hot end. It's been a little bit of different approaches per game, and as quarterback, you have to run all that, whether it's running game, passing game. How has that been for you in terms of the variety that you've had to take care of as the season's gone on?
Honestly, it's been fun. It's been great. I've played, there's 2 games kind of in that middle of the year where I was kind of just playing field manager and let's run the ball, get us into the right play. And then we've obviously had games where I've had to throw the ball a ton, and which is fun as a quarterback. You want to throw the ball and get it to our good wide receivers. So it's been good. I think one of the things I love most about football is just the mental aspect of it, and the challenges that the coaches put on my plate to get us in the right plays and throw a lot of plays at us, and knowing that I'm going to get everyone lined up and throw the ball where it's supposed to.
People don't always realize, they look at a running play and think, all right, quarterback just turns around and hands it to a guy. There's a lot that goes into that play before the ball's ever snapped. What kind of decisions are you having to make?
There's some plays where we're just call it and run it, and no matter what the defense is in. And there's other times where they're going to call a play and they're going to tell me, hey, if this isn't the right look, you're going to have to change the play to a different run, or you're going to have to get into a pass play. So kind of all that mental stuff is going through your head pre-snap, trying to identify the defense, and a lot goes into that throughout the whole entire week of watching film and knowing what the defense is going to be in, the looks they have, in order to get us into the play we want to get into.
Now, bowl games are a little different. They're usually a little more wide open and wild, and this is a team you already threw for more than 400 yards against last season. How excited are you for this game? What kind of game do you expect?
Yeah, I'm excited for this game. Another opportunity for us to go out and get another win and get us to 11 wins in the year, which is something I think that'll be pretty special, and an opportunity to win a bowl game, which is always great in a good bowl against a good team. So I think it's definitely going to be a tight game, a game with 2 opponents that are really good going against each other, and it's going to come down to the end.
You've had a year out there playing at Cal and playing against a lot of those type of teams. How much are you able to tell people about USC? I know their personnel is going to be vastly different than what you saw and probably what you looked at on tape, but what can you tell teammates about as far as what to expect in this game?
Just to treat it as any other game and really focus on what you see it on the film, and just go from there. And don't approach it as something that it's not in a situation that we haven't been in before. We've played in big games, and this is going to be another big game for us, but don't do anything different and just go out there. And if we play our brand of football and play like we know how to play, then we'll be good.
You come into a situation like this as a transfer, and you hope for the best. You hope things go well. You've won a lot of games. You've thrown for a lot of yards. You've had success. Did the year go about the way you would have hoped it would, and would there be anything you'd like to have seen differently as far as the year went?
I think we had a good year. I think people can say that, but we fell short in a couple games where we think we should have won. And going into the year, you always expect to win all the games on your schedule, and that's something that we wanted to do. And we wanted to take games one at a time, but go through the whole entire schedule and win all of them. And unfortunately, we didn't do that. but I think something we can still be proud of this season.
What's next for you beyond football? I know you're just looking at the game, but what football is next, or what step do you hope that you can take next?
Yep, I'm gonna train for the NFL and playing. Right now, I'm signed up to play in the Hula Bowl Senior All-Star game, and go from there and do pro day and all that fun stuff, and try to continue my football career and see where it takes me.
What do you think beyond football whenever that it winds up being over? What do you think you'll wind up doing?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure on that. I'm leaning towards wanting to coach. I think I have a great knowledge for the game, and it's something that I like to do. So I think coming into a building like this, wouldn't really feel like work for me.
Yeah. What do you got? Anything?
Nope, just keeping the stash or not. That's all.
Keep it the stash.
No,
I don't have to fight an animal either.
No, I don't think so. Unless you got one you want to fight.
I don't want to fight an
I've
animal.
not been around them, but I haven't.
Well, I think Steven and Eric caught everybody a little off guard with that the other day. Like, were they asked if they were asked?
Yeah, they were asked. Yeah, somebody asked them, what animal would you fight? That's not the first thing I think when I go to a zoo is which one of these am I going to
Yeah,
fight?
exactly. That's not the first thought that comes into my head.
I don't know.
But
I mean, if you were going to win, like you'd want to fight one of the smaller ones. Why would you want to fight an animal?
Yeah, why are you on it? Yeah.
I mean, Eric
Somebody's
takes
saying
on like a manatee. Manatees aren't.
Where's he's going to lose?
that's big.
He's-
Unless it's like
Yes.
winter and they're just asleep. That
Well,
could
the
be
best.
it. They
I love
hibernate.
that quote where he was like,
Thank
"We have
you.
to figure out
Appreciate it.
the
Nice to
whole
see you.
underwater thing." I'm like, well, yeah, that's kind of a big part.
Where are you fighting, along the land, or are you fighting on the water?
Give like a whole dialogue